when you're an indie gamer and you're trying to determine, do I want to go a publisher? Do I want to get funding some other route? What are some of the services that you kind of think a publisher can offer that help enable them?
Yeah. So one of the main ones that people immediately think of is marketing, PR, community supports, social support, asset creation, all of those areas to help you help just get the basics down, like making sure that you have the art around your game that can be showcased in the best possible way and really stand out. Especially like if you look at Steam, you go into there and you just see a ton of artwork, like just covers, and you want something that can stand out in that platform. So the marketing, paid marketing, influencer marketing, uh, all of those pieces are a big piece of what a publisher is. But what makes a publisher different than, let's say, a marketing agency that you could hire to do some of those things as well is all of the other pieces that are involved, including like production. So production support, helping with milestones, helping to understand where you are along the journey towards releasing the game, what is going to be needed along that journey, quality assurance, making sure that the game is tested and making sure that it's up to the quality bar, because we know if you don't have a really polished experience and you try to put it out in today's world, you will get crushed by the consumers. And so QA is such a vital piece. Localization, if you're trying to go wider, there are some key languages you need to be putting into your game, which means you need to set up the game in the right way, which is part of what a publisher helps to do, is really ensure that the game is set up for success in multiple languages and can really be put in, because you look at a language like German and the words get ridiculously long, and if you aren't set up, like, it's not just like, oh, I'm just going to put the dialogue in. No, it really has to fit right in both the screen experience, how someone expects to see that dialogue show up, and that it's not like running into itself or overlapping with other things. There's a lot that goes into that. And then some other aspects include release management, where how do you get it onto these platforms? Each platform has a different certification process. What is needed in order to do that, and the relationships around the platforms, and then the biz dev piece. So much of ensuring that a game has a return on investment and is profitable is additional layers of business development, including once you have a game out, licensing it out, so that additional platforms can use it. Amazon's free games with Amazon is an example of that. And then also making sure that you have opportunities to port to new platforms over time. If you want to take it from PC to Xbox to PlayStation, all of those are porting, and we either know porting vendors or know how the process works, or have people internally as a publisher that can help you port, because it can be pretty costly, $50,000 to $150,000 to port to a new platform. And so you have to really know what you're doing and justify what it is. And then there's different programs that help you do that as well, and the relationships around that. Plus, like a lot of other biz dev opportunities, whether it be in the physical space or other things that kind of come up, and we manage all of those pieces as well. And then obviously the finance piece, which I've already talked about. But so yeah, you have to be able to do all the tactical work, all the marketing work, know the financials, know the market opportunities. So a lot of data work as well, and kind of combine it all into one thing that makes up publishing.
Is it fair to say basically you're taking a lot of things off those developers' plates that maybe they don't even think about, right? Maybe they don't even know that, hey, I need to think about marketing. I'm not even there yet. Is it fair to say that a publisher is going to help you and enable you to do that, and probably at scale, right? So costs can come down?
Yeah, It's exactly it. It's different. Either developers don't know or don't want to do those things, and a publisher takes that off a developer's plate so that they can focus on what their core, what they most likely want to do the most, which is develop the game. And so a publisher really kind of helps with everything around it. And as things pop up, having a publisher available to say, "Hey, I've never done this before. How do we do this?" And a publisher can come in and be like, "Okay, this is how we can go about it," or we just know other people that do those kinds of very specific things that pop up over time, because there's always new business opportunities and things. And so a publisher is really a connector and a network for a developer to really tap into whatever they need in the moment.